BVN World, what's going on? It's your best friend J. Cole. I got a comedy legend, icon, Mr. Blueprint for the Booty Call.
Oh, right.
You know, back in the day.
Yes,
Bill,
sir.
what's up, baby? Bill Bellamy in the building, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you, Jay, man. It's a pleasure to see you, man. I mean, it's interesting how this career goes and how you meet people.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we were talking earlier, and I originally met you in Germany.
In Germany, man.
Ain't that crazy?
That was years.
You ain't even have no show.
I ain't even had no hair then.
You had hair and you had military pedigree.
I had a pedigree.
Where were we?
Frankfurt, right? Frankfurt up at, was it Ramstein?
Ramstein. Yes, sir. Yes,
Man,
sir. Thank you for your service, Jay.
Man, I appreciate it. Man, thank you for making us laugh, because we were stressed, dog.
Yeah.
We needed that.
Yo, to be honest, man, that was my first time doing a European tour.
Oh, wow.
And what was so cool about that was the brothers and sisters that's over there in Germany, they're from all a part of the United States. They was so happy to see us. They was like, man, you came out here and showed us some love, man. That's real, bro. We be going through it sometimes. We need to laugh, and it's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
true. And
laughter soothes the soul.
And then, Bill, once again, man, it's the fact of the matter that your crossover ability.
Yes, sir.
It was all of us.
Oh, the whole thing.
It was soldiers. It wasn't male, female, wasn't black, white, Hispanic. It was soldiers.
Yeah, man.
And we saw you. We said, oh, man, that was the dude from the MTV Jam. Yo, that's the dude from the movie.
How to Be a Player.
That's dude from How to Be a Player. That's the dude. Hey, you remember the comedy special? This better not be no booty call.
Right.
This Bill Bellamy, this a booty call.
It's just a booty call. Yeah.
That phrase you coined, man, like I said, I don't know, we reminiscing, but man, once again, comedy legend in the building, man.
Thank you.
You here in San Antonio, man. What you got going on?
Man, it's so nice to be in this city, man. I don't know what Charles Barkley was talking about. This is a beautiful city, beautiful people. I literally am doing a show here. I'm on my like summer leg of my top billing tour. Okay. I'm performing at a place called Woodlawn Comedy Theater.
Okay. Yeah.
Beautiful venue, completely renovated, gorgeous. You know, I mean, all the gold and the red and everything. It looks like something that was. They used to go back and see plays back in the day.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful theater.
Yes, it is.
So I'll be there tonight. And no, I'll be there Saturday night. I'll be there Saturday night, 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock show. Okay. And then I go on to Nashville. Wow. And then we go from Nashville to Baltimore, from Baltimore to Seattle, and from Seattle I go to Toledo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, you grinding.
I'm rolling.
Man, you looking like you still playing football on any given Sunday, man. You still in shape.
You gotta stay on your A game, man. You know what I mean? Healthy lifestyle. You know, I've always been, more or less a healthy eating and working out on the road and stuff. Make sure you take care of your body.
Yes.
And because you can't do it if you ain't healthy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So for the people out there that's watching and listening, make sure you take care of yourself while you're young. So when you get older, you can still get down. You can still move. Because these YNs be on your head.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, they be at the corner.
I had a dude in Pittsburgh challenge me to a push-up challenge. I wore his ass out. He was like, yo, OG, man, damn. Ease up, OG. I was like, yeah, let's go. I put one foot up. I had him. He was going till he got like about 30. I seen him I said, okay, if he can get to 40, he's straight. But around 36, he starts shaking. So then I said, let's get 1 foot off the ground. That's when he collapsed. He couldn't do it.
That's a wrap.
He
started doing that wiggling. Wiggling.
Yeah, he started wiggling. It was done.
Hey, so peep game. So once again, two things I'm gonna touch real quick. Number one, you look amazing, but I'm gonna let you get on Wikipedia. We're not gonna talk age, but brother's been in the game for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Healthy living, clean eating is possible, right?
Absolutely.
Because we see these stories all the time in Hollywood and in the news.
It's a rough industry.
It's a rough industry, and people sometimes they get overtaken by it, man.
Well, the thing about the Hollywood, what people imagine the Hollywood industry, the music industry to be, it is a fast-paced situation.
Right.
You can go from ashy to classy. You can go from 0 to 100.
Right.
And everything is green.
Okay,
you're doing movies, you're doing commercials, you're doing everything. You're doing everything. If you're not solid.
Okay.
And you don't have your discipline together, you'll do anything.
Yeah.
You're all over the place. You're doing drugs, you're doing this, you're doing that. You're not getting no rest. You're going to London tonight, getting on the private plane. You're going to Belgium. You ain't getting no rest, right? And next thing you know, you collapse because the body can't take it.
Right.
So for me, when cats, was moving, I wasn't even drinking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even drinking. I don't think I started drinking until I was like 30.
Wow.
So I pretty much was not a drinker. I was always an athlete, played ball. You know, I've always been training. So that was like my life. So meanwhile, that I didn't know that's gonna preserve you. I didn't know. I'm just thinking, yeah, I want to be strong, whatever. But all that running, all that like endorphins, all that, you know, all eating healthy, doing the blueberries, strawberries, kiwi. People sleep on nature's fruit, man. Nature's fruit is God-given.
That's a natural vitamin.
It's a natural
vitamins. So, okay, now speaking about that, speaking of the touring and moving around as well, okay, now, right now, I know you have your Top Billing tour going on.
Yes, sir.
What other projects you got in the works right now?
So I have my podcast, Top Billing, as well.
Okay.
We're about to start back up with season 2.
Okay.
Also, my book, my memoir, which is called Top Billing. That's why we're using the title to kind of lock in the brand. But my story is really interesting. It's called Stories of Laughter, Life Lessons, and Triumph. You know, I have been very, very successful, but I had my lows. I had to come back up. I had to come around. You know, I lost my parents. I lost my brother. Like, you know, how do you recover? Like, how do you get your mojo back? You know, you got kids, you got a wife, you got all these different things. You know, and you got to balance it all.
You got to, man.
And you got to take care of people.
You got to.
And people need you.
So
to me, you know, to be able to tell my story cements my legacy, one. But also, two, I just want to be an inspiration, because a lot of cats that look like us, you know, they might be watching this and be like, man, if Bill Bellamy could do it, I could do it. Yes, you can. But you got to do the work. And you got to be hungry. And you're going to have days when it's raining. It ain't going to be always, you know, oh my God. Some days you're going to be like, yo, man, I wonder, do people still love me? I wonder, do people believe in me? And then you got to believe in yourself. And you pick yourself up and keep moving. And I promise you, if you keep moving, eventually the wall going to come down.
Man.
There it is.
Man. Okay. He just gave y'all like they say, dropping dimes on dimes on dimes. We dropped about some dollars on y'all right there.
I dropped some dollars.
We dropped some dollars, not dimes.
I dropped some bars.
But wait, we got more, all right? We're going to stay logged on for more. We're not going far. Stay black, Viral News, Special J. Cole. Bill Bellamy in the building, baby.
We'll be right back.
Right back. Let go.